Mmuo, the Spiritual Ancestral Beings. African Mythology documentary. Long before modern religion reached many African communities, the people believed that the spirit world existed side by side with the living. Among the Igbo people of Nigeria, one of the most mysterious and powerful spiritual forces was known as Mmuo, spiritual ancestral beings believed to connect the world of humans with the world of spirits. This is the story of the Mmuo, the unseen guardians, the wandering spirits, and the ancestral beings feared and respected across generations. Deep in the ancient villages of southeastern Nigeria, elders taught that death was not the end of life. They believed that when a righteous person died, their spirit crossed into another realm, a sacred world where ancestors continued to watch over their families. These ancestral spirits became known as Mmuo. The word Mmuo in the Igbo language simply means spirit, but it carries a far deeper meaning. The Mmuo were believed to be powerful, invisible beings who could influence human life, protect villages, punish evil, and communicate divine messages. To the people, the spirit world was real. The forests were believed to contain wandering spirits. Rivers had guardian beings. Sacred trees were homes to invisible powers. And during certain festivals, the ancestors themselves were believed to return through masked spiritual figures called masquerades. These masquerades were not seen as ordinary humans in costume. When the mask appeared, the villagers believed a spirit had arrived. At night, the sound of drums echoed through the villages. Fires burned brightly as dancers emerged wearing terrifying masks, long flowing robes, and spiritual symbols carved into wood. Children hid behind their mothers, women sang ancient songs, and the elders bowed in respect. The masquerades represented different kinds of Mmuo spirits. Some were peaceful protectors, others were warriors. Some brought blessings, while others punished those who broke sacred traditions. The most feared spirits were believed to expose liars, thieves, and wicked people in the community. No one dared challenge the authority of the Mmuo. The people believed the spirits could see hidden secrets. According to ancient tradition, only initiated men were allowed to understand the deep secrets behind the masquerades. Spiritual rituals were performed in sacred forests away from the public eye. Before a masquerade appeared, prayers and sacrifices were offered to the ancestors. The belief was simple. If the ancestors are honored, the land will prosper. The Mmuo spirits were also believed to guide farmers during harvest seasons, protect warriors during battles, and bring fertility to families. But there was another side to the spirit world. Some stories spoke of dangerous wandering spirits that caused sickness, confusion, and fear. These dark entities were believed to attack those who disrespected sacred laws or entered forbidden places. Traditional healers and spiritual priests were often called upon to communicate with the spirits and restore balance. One ancient legend tells the story of a proud hunter who mocked the ancestral spirits. The hunter entered a sacred forest at night, despite repeated warnings from the elders. He laughed at the rituals and claimed no spirit could harm him. But as darkness covered the forest, strange sounds surrounded him. The wind suddenly became violent. Drums echoed from nowhere, and from the shadows appeared a towering masked figure with glowing eyes. The hunter ran in terror. By morning, he returned to the village trembling with fear, unable to speak clearly again. From that day, the villagers believed the Mmuo had punished him for disrespecting the spirit world. Stories like these were passed from generation to generation to teach respect, discipline, and fear of the unknown. As time passed, Christianity and modern beliefs spread across many African communities. Some people abandoned the old traditions, calling them ancient practices. Yet, even today, the influence of the Mmuo still survives. In many villages, masquerade festivals continue to attract huge crowds. Traditional dances still honor ancestral spirits. Ancient masks are preserved as sacred cultural symbols. For many people, the Mmuo are no longer just spirits of religion. They are symbols of identity, history, and ancestral connection. They remind the people that the past is never truly gone. Across Africa, countless stories speak of unseen beings watching over humanity, but among the Igbo people, the Mmuo remain one of the most mysterious spiritual forces ever remembered. Were they truly ancestral spirits, guardians from another realm, or powerful traditions created to preserve order and unity in society? No one knows for certain, but one thing remains undeniable. For centuries, the people believed the ancestors still walked among the living, and when the drums sound in the night, the spirits may still be listening.